Good morning, and welcome to Notations of a Nappy Girl, episode 11. Today, we're going to talk about something very simple, very quickly, and that's the past. A lot of people get confused and they think that when they experience something, that they're supposed to hold that experience with them for an indefinite amount of time. Now, memories are good. To remember certain experiences, whether good or bad, is good. But to dwell within the past and to make your decisions moving forward based upon the past is what's counterproductive to your life. You look at relationships, you look at jobs, you look at familial obligations and things of that nature. And when you start adding the past into those things, that's when you will find yourself hindered from progress. So someone cheated on you. It's okay to forgive them. You don't have to forget, but you cannot live within that moment. As I always say, leave that moment in that moment. Embrace it, understand it, know how it made you feel, process it, but get over it. Because basically, what happens is from situation to situation, we walk around carrying the past with us like baggage. And each new experience adds a new bag. And eventually, your back will tire from the burden of all that excess baggage. Now, say hypothetically, you're attempting to get into a relationship. You come to it with all of this baggage. The person that you're attempting to date is coming with all of this baggage. Who's going to put their bags down first? Nobody. Because that's what happens with baggage. You don't trust anybody because baggage is made up of mistrust, indecision, uncertainty, and fear. So when you pack all that stuff up, no matter how prettily you decorate it with the bow and place it on your back and you think you can carry it all because it's going to keep you from making the same mistakes again, actually, all that baggage is going to keep you from doing is living your life. So you can have the baggage, but you would have just a mere existence as opposed to living fully, living completely, knowing exactly what it is that you want and that you're going to go get. We learn from each experience, but once again, we don't have to take that experience with us. We can hold a piece of it in here for common sense purposes, to show us those red flags and what to look out for. We can hold a piece of it in here to show us how it made us feel, to keep us abreast of how we don't ever want to feel again. But if we hold too much of it here and throughout the rest of our entity, we'll never let it go, which means we'll never get over it, which means we'll never transcend that particular plane of pain. So if I hurt you and you're here, and you just stay here and you just wallow in the depths of depravity, I mean, you're just sad about it, upset about it, and you never ever get off of this level, how can you get up here to your next level of greatness? How do you do that when you got 12 backs? Well, I'm sorry, 12 bags on your back, one from each relationship, one from each situation, one from each job. Basically, every time you walk into a new situation, you have so many bags on you and you don't trust anybody to take them from you. You don't trust anybody to lay them down for you. So you're going to hold on to them for dear life. And what happens is you then start to treat each new experience like the old experience, which means you will never know the full beauty of each new experience because you're already jaded. You're cynical. You're just looking at it like, yeah, okay, this will be good for a couple of weeks and then they going to mess up like the last person did. And if you do that, guess what? You're going to treat that person like that. You're not going to give them the dedication, the time, the affection, nothing. You're not going to come into it equally invested because you already see that it's going to fall apart. So why even bother? That's my message for you today, people. Know the past, embrace the past, but don't live in the past. Live for the moment and look to the future. And that's the only way that we can grow and prosper as human beings in an effective nature with one another within society. We have to put those bags down and learn to trust again. Peace and blessings, people. Have a great day.